And welcome once again, everyone, to Learn a Trade. My name is Kevin Tate. Glad to be here with you all today. The name of today's broadcast is What Does the EPA Certif Section 608 Certification Prep Course Provide for Me? And I like to get into this, so I'm just to kind of give everyone an overview of what's available in this course. We'll first be getting into the introduction to EPA Section 608 certification, which is needed in most cases for those who plan to get into HVACR, HVAC field, and plans to work with refrigerant in any kind of way. This is a certification that is needed. Give me a moment. Let me just switch over my screen so I can give you a view of the summary. See if I can make it a little larger for you. Here we go. I'm just going over some of the summaries so you can see exactly what's provided in this prep course. And keep in mind, this is a preparation course to prep you for the exam. Okay. And also, in the description of this video, down in the description, I will provide you with a link so that you would be able to save that if you plan to get the course. You could also have this link available that will provide you with the practice test. So let's start off with it. It's starts off with an introduction to EPA Section 608 certification. And that's getting into the Clean Air Act and the regulations, um, the importance of EPA Section 608 certification, types of EPA section certification. And what they mean there is they're getting into the types. You have type 1 certification, type 2, type 3, and then universal. Okay. And all of those have specific sections that you would be able to work in the HVAC field with. Okay. So it has to do with how you do on the exam according to what level you get, whether it's type 1, type 2, type 3, or universal. In most cases, most technicians or service providers um, are looking to get their universal certification. And that, again, that all is depending on what you plan on working on. And then obtaining and maintaining your EPA certification is also another section. Then in part two of the course, they go over the ozone depletion and environmental impact, the ozone layer, causes of ozone depletion, the role of HVAC technicians in environmental preservation, where they get into proper handling and disposal of refrigerants, um, use of environmentally friendly refrigerants, regular maintenance and inspections. Section 3 will get into the refrigerants and their properties. So they'll get into uh, teaching you and showing you about the different types of refrigerants and their properties. This is all in preparation. Okay, so they'll get into the types of refrigerant, natural refrigerants, ammonia, carbon dioxide, and as you can see, they have it listed, your R717s, R7744, your R290, R600, synthetic refrigerants, chlorofluorocarbons, your CFCs, your HCFCs. They're getting into all of the different types of refrigerant there. Heat transfer properties. Then in section 4, they're going over the EPA regulations and compliance. Refrigerant leak detection and repair. Section 5, they go over safe handling and recycling of refrigerants, which is necessary. Handling and storing refrigerants safely, recovering and recycling refrigerants, proper disposal, your personal protection equipment, your risk assessments. It's teaching you how to go about all of this, okay? Your emergency preparedness, preparing for an emergency when working with refrigerants. Section 6, they're going to go over leak detection and repair in HVAC systems. They're going to go over your electronic leak detectors, your ultraviolet dye tests, your bubble tests, which you heard me a few times in certain videos, past videos. I always mention using bubbles or using the electronic leak detector, stuff like that. They're going to go into steps for repairing refrigerant leaks, which is vital. Maintenance and prevention of refrigerant leaks. Section 7, they're going to go over recovery and evacuation procedures in HVAC systems. Recovery procedures, evacuation procedures, is all necessary. And this is preparing you for all of that. The equipment and tools for recovery and evacuation. Section 8, they're going to go over system charging and performance testing. The importance of proper refrigerant levels and pressures. Charging procedures, preparing the system, evacuating the system, measuring the refrigerant charge. Adding refrigerant, checking pressures, performance testing, temperature testing, your refrigerant subcooling and superheat testing, electrical testing. Section 9, they're going to go over regulations for specific equipment types. And this is a good one because they're going to go over your residential HVAC systems, your commercial HVAC systems, your industrial HVAC systems. Then regulations for appliances containing ozone depletion substances. They're going to go over all of those systems. And then they get into helping you out with practice exams. And like I said, down in the description, I will leave a link for you to get the practice test. You can You can pull them up with this link, and you can go through, and I believe it let you go through like 10, 15 practice questions, and it'll let you know right or wrong. So that's a really good one. And down here, towards the end, they'll give you tips and strategies for exam success. Some of us aren't that good at taking exams, so this is helpful because it kind of gives you an understanding of how to prepare, and how to go through the beginning, and going through the test procedures, and actually taking the test, and how to read the questions and stuff like that. Um, it's very good. So, and then, I mean, it's like 9 sections to this course. And I think it's very valuable to anyone out there who's looking to get into this field, because you're going to need it. And, why not go ahead and um, get the course and go from there, after you have the knowledge of all the general information, and you can take the practice test with this link that I'm going to put in the bottom. You should be in a good position to pass that exam, and you're always allowed to retake the exam if you don't pass it. And there are many that do not pass it the first time, but there are a good amount that do pass it, especially if they take these prep courses. So this is just something I'd like to share. The course is available in our store, on our website, and on our channel, so you can always look it up. It's the EPA Section 608 certification prep course. And again, I appreciate you all watching. I thank all the viewers, the subscribers, and the channel members. I appreciate you all. Thanks so much for watching. Take care and stay well.